Welcome back to Making the Madness on YouTube. Today we are talking about the Big 12 tournament. Uh, it's certainly, I think, one of the most fun leagues to watch this season. Every game seems to be down the wire and close. So I would assume the Big 12 tournament is very similar here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we had some classics. Oklahoma State and Texas Tech twice was fantastic. Oklahoma State, they played a ton of good games, and Baylor, Kansas, both times were pretty good. So we're definitely in for a fun tournament here.
Yeah, most definitely. And I think Baylor's obviously the team to beat, but they've got a tough, matchup to get to the title game. So it's not a done deal here. So it's going to be fun to watch. First game here, though, it is Kansas State against TCU. I like Kansas State here. I think they're playing a little bit better here as the
Okay.
season goes along. Yeah, give me the Wildcats.
Yeah, I think, Kansas State has a bright future. Nigel Pack and Davion Bradford as they get more into the college basketball landscape. But I'm going to go with TCU. They're more experienced. RJ Nemhard and Kevin Samuel are both upperclassmen. And Mike Miles is a really good freshman. So I'm going to go with Jamie Dixon's Horned Frogs.
Do you like winless Iowa State to beat Kansas or Oklahoma?
I wouldn't like winless Iowa State to beat Fort Hays State.
So
Well, technically they have 2 wins, but no conference wins.
I take it you're going to go with Oklahoma here.
I'm going with Oklahoma. Yeah, I mean, Iowa State has no conference wins for a reason.
All right.
It's not by accident.
I'm going to do the same, which sets us up. 1 seed Baylor against, for me, Kansas State. For you, TCU. Yeah, I like Baylor to advance. They're a better team, and the better team usually wins.
Yeah, Baylor, I mean, you have Jared Butler, Davion Mitchell, Mark Vidal, Macy O'Teague turned to Klay Thompson last game. So I'm going to go here and go with the Baylor Bears. They're just the better team.
Yeah. Moving on, 4-5 matchup. Rematch of Saturday's game, West Virginia against Oklahoma State. No Cade Cunningham. Oklahoma State beat West Virginia. I think Cade will play, and I think West Virginia will win. I think they get a bit of revenge. I think they'll show up, get a little bit better defensively over the next week. So give me West Virginia.
Sounds like both Isaac Likely and Cade Cunningham will suit up for this one. And then with Caleb Boone inside, M.A. Moncrief spelling him at times, Rondell Walker could go off. I'm going Oklahoma State.
Yeah, certainly. I think that's going to be the most fun first-round matchup of the ones out there. So we've got Kansas against Oklahoma. I'm going to go with the Jayhawks. I think they find a way to get it done against Oklahoma, and the Sooners have kind of stumbled down the stretch. So give me the Jayhawks to win one game without David McCormick.
Yeah, that's one thing you didn't even mention there. Kansas isn't with David McCormick and a guy who could step in for him, Tristan Anaruna. He's hurt, or he's dealing with COVID protocols too. So that tells me that Mitch Lightfoot's probably going to start, something I don't like. Tyon Grant Foster's probably going to play a lot, something I do like. And maybe Jethro Muscadine steps in, the freshman 7-footer. But I'm going to go with Oklahoma here. I just don't see how Kansas can win without David McCormick.
Yeah, it'll be a tough matchup there for the Jayhawks. But on the other side, we've got the Battle of Texas in Kansas City. Texas Tech versus Texas. I like Texas Tech. They've won the previous 2 matchups. I think they win the other matchup. You can't convince me to pick Texas here.
Yeah, I mean, Texas is a weird team. They just don't play together all the time, which is a major issue. Like, I love the talent on the roster, but they don't show enough, team bonding, continuity at all. So I'm going to go here and go with Texas Tech because no matter what, Chris Beard's going to have his team bonded together at all times.
Yeah. Then we've got Baylor versus West Virginia. For me, I think this game's not going to be as close as the first one in Morgantown was. Give me Baylor to win, kind of running away.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. So I had Baylor, Oklahoma State.
Yeah,
I'm gonna. I can't do it. I'm gonna go Baylor, but you know how bad I want to take Oklahoma State.
Yeah, they gave them a good game in the previous matchup. I think they'll give them a good game, but if it happens.
Yeah, my heart hurts not doing it though.
All right, then we've got, for me, Kansas against Texas Tech. Really, in the two games they played earlier in the year, David McCormick was such a difference maker. I don't think they'll win this game without him. So give me Texas Tech to advance to the championship.
Yeah, I have Texas Tech over Oklahoma in this one. I just think Texas Tech's flat out the better team. Mac McClung's played fantastic this year, and then you get good contributions from Marcus Santos Silva inside, Kevin McCullough, and Terrence Shannon. And you could see something from Micah Peavy maybe. I mean, I like this Texas Tech team a fair amount, and I think they're going to be able to win this one.
All right, that sets us both up with Baylor versus Texas Tech, and I think Baylor's going to win the Big 12 championship. I don't necessarily think Texas Tech keeps it within double digits. I just think Baylor's the better team.
Baylor has one loss for a reason. That's not going to change.
Yeah, and their one loss was a week after coming off COVID protocols. So
we're like 80% of the team had COVID.
Yeah, so I mean, you can't pick against Baylor here. They're the team to beat, and we're both picking Baylor to win the championship.
Absolutely.